I'm back. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for coming back, for those that are coming back, and welcome to anyone that's joining us for the first time. I go by the name Umandisa, and this is Ekishiniliga Mandisa. We do nothing but just cook. We cook and we talk. This is a cooking vlog. So thank you to everyone that has decided to join us today. And I'm so excited. Today's baker. We are baking. So we're gonna have two parts of this vlog. So the first part we're gonna be baking bread. Then the second part we're gonna be using the bread for a meal. So we're gonna be making shea butter bread. Then for the second part, we're gonna be using the same bread to make a meal. We are making the Gatsby. Who knows a Gatsby around here? Does anyone know a Gatsby? So a Gatsby is a famous dish from Cape Town. Langshat in a corner, it's like the most famous sandwich thingy. It's not a sandwich, it's like a sub. It's like ikota, if you know ikota or so it's similar to that, but it's just different. So today we're gonna be making a Gatsby, and this was commissioned by my husband, by my lover, because you guys know Mpegela, you know, I'm practically his his chef. So he asked for a Gatsby. So now we're gonna be making a Gatsby with our own bread. So I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to make a chia butter bread. Then the second one, I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to make a Gatsby. I can't wait. I hope you guys will stick around till part 2 of the vlog. Thank you very much guys for watching, and thank you for subscribing. Thank you to everyone that has decided to subscribe. And if you haven't done the right thing, you know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ask you to pause this video and go ahead and subscribe right now. And please do comment, like, and share with everyone that you know. But plus today, like, because we're making bread, like, it requires energy, stamina, you know. So we're having drinks. It didn't over energy, so we have some energy, yan. So thank you guys for coming through. We're excited, and I'm happy, and I'm so happy to everyone, and I appreciate each and everyone that's just here and watching. You don't know how much I love you guys. Thank you. Mwah! See you at part 2. So guys, we're gonna start with our bread, our chia butter bread. So we have our flour over here, we have our water, we have salt, we have yeast. There's the yeast. You can use any brand you like. Then we're gonna take the flour first. Then we're gonna do 3 3/4, 3 cups and 3/4. Okay, I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, 3 cups and 3/4. Then we're gonna add 1. Okay, the problem here is the canister is so thin, so angazi ukuthi ngenzeni, angazi ukuthi ngikhe njani or ngithele kaso. But then I decided, you know what, let me just pour like this. I'll be careful not to. Then this is the second one. Then this is the third one. So yeah, I feel like there was too much of it. Then, okay, that's enough. Then we're gonna add water. That's 1.5 cups. Then we're gonna take the salt first. Then we're gonna do 1 spoon. What am I waiting for? I don't understand why I'm slow here. Okay, I'm back. So I'm gonna take a spoon of the salt. So 1.75 spoons. 1. That's not enough. Then we have 1 spoon over there. Then we have the 3/4 spoon just like that. And then we have our yeast. Actually, I should have just poured the entire yeast. I was trying to test out the theory that yeast has 2 spoons and 3/4. That's the reason that I decided to use the spoon for the yeast. So yeast apparently has a full yeast has to have 2 spoons and 3/4 as well. So I was testing. So this is one. I was testing the theory, and it is true. You'll see now. Now two. And the 3/4 of the spoon. See, they were right. So I was so happy about that. Then we're gonna use our water now. Then we're gonna mix everything nicely first. I'm gonna mix, mix, mix. Then when we're done mixing, then here I noticed that my jersey just kept on getting in front of the camera. I don't know how. I only noticed as I was editing that I nyansita, guys, and please do forgive me. I didn't do that on purpose. Being busy jinging seeds, it's not on purpose, guys. I'm really sorry about that. Then we add the water and we mix, we mix, we mix. I think I should just find a way to be comfortable with my camera, um find an angle for my camera and find an angle for my body. So we're just gonna keep on adding the water bit by bit, then mixing and mixing, just like that. You don't have to knead now, you don't have to knead your dough right now. For now, the most important thing is make sure that everything is mixed, and because now it's gonna be very wet, we're gonna have not very wet, but we're gonna have like a sticky dough. You'll see here, you see it's a sticky dough. So we just leave it as it is and we cover it with our cling wrap, so that then we're gonna put it away in a warm space, like in a warm corner, so that it rises. You'll see, like the more it rises, the better it will be for us to remove it, to handle it. Actually, it will no longer be that sticky once we start handling it. You'll see. So right now I'm just gonna wrap it like that. You see now the jersey thing is happening again. I was so irritated by this when I was editing. I didn't know how to cut it, and I was afraid that if I cut, then I'm gonna end up cutting important things out of the video. So I'm sorry about the jersey, guys. You'll have to forgive me, but it gets better as I keep on recording. You'll be able to see better. Then we let it rise. So it has risen. So you wet your hands, then you handle it. Because if you just handle it without wetting your hands, it's gonna stick to your hands. So you keep on wetting your hands, then you remove it. Then we're still gonna fold it from the bowl. We're not gonna keep it for now. We're just gonna keep on folding it. So I started like speeding up here so that we don't have to take too long watching me just fold the dough. Final week over, so guys, we hlanganisa. So you do that, then you put it away, then it has risen again. Then now we're ready to use it so that we can bake it. So we flour surface neighbor to say then you find you wet your hands again. Then you remove it, removing it with our wet hands so that it doesn't stick to our hands as we do this. Then there it is, it's out. So we're gonna sprinkle some flour onto it. There was a bit of water that I had to wipe here. Then we're gonna sprinkle some flour on top of our dough. Then we're gonna start folding it. We're kneading here, but like in a folding method. We're just not kneading but we're kneading in a folding method. So you fold and you knead, you fold and you knead, you fold and you knead. So we're gonna keep doing that until it's fine. Like you'll see, guys. You see here. Now it looks ready. We're folding one last time. Then now it's ready. Then we're gonna transfer it to a pan. I don't have a baking pan. I do have a baking pan. I do have baking pans, but they do not fit into my oven. So I'm gonna have to find time to go and look for smaller baking pans for when I'm baking bread and all that. Baking things that require baking pans. So there it is. So we're gonna let it rest a bit. for it to rise a bit more. So you see here, it has risen a bit more. It has risen a bit more. So now we're gonna transfer it from here. Then we're gonna put it in an oven at a 180 for 200 for 12 minutes. Then we're gonna bring it to 180 for another 10 minutes. So we're baking it for 22 minutes. So 200 for 12 minutes and 180 for we bring down the heat, then 180 for another 10 minutes. Then it's gonna come out, it's gonna be ready. It's baked perfectly. So it's a rustic bread. It's not gonna come out like looking perfect. It's a rustic bread. It has a crunch. It's crusty at the top and soft in the middle. So you let it cool first. I let it cool. Then now I'm cutting it to see that it's fully baked. But I knew it was fully baked, but I was just, double checking, just making sure that it is perfectly baked. And there I am cutting it. Then here's the steam coming out. It's perfectly baked. It's perfect. Then because it is a rustic bread, it's not gonna look like normal bread. So now we're gonna put it aside. Then we're gonna start with the things for the Gatsby. First, we're gonna make my sauce, my spicy sauce, my hot sauce. So you're gonna cut your chilies. Then you're gonna put it in a grinder like that, or a blender, whatever you have. Then just grind them just like that until they small in small pieces. Then after grinding it like that, we're done. Then we're gonna take a pan. We're gonna make hot sauce for now. Then we'll make other things. So we put it aside, then we prepare the other things. So now we have our pan here with some oil in it. Then we have tomato paste, we have the chilies, we have vinegar, spread with white vinegar. Then we have sugar there. Then we have garlic. So we're gonna take some garlic and add 2 spoons into the pan. Then just fry the garlic a bit. Just fry it a bit. Fry. Then we're gonna take the tomato paste, open it up. Then si-add lana go garlic so that's frying. It's just like that. Add all of it. Then if you're using the can, all of the can, if you're using the sachet, all of the sachet. But if you're using anything bigger, you just have to use 2 spoonfuls. Then we're frying our garlic. We making sure that it's ready. It's frying there. Garlic and tomato paste. So we want the sauce to have that a burnt thing. Smoked. Thank you. It's not burnt. It's smoked. We want it to have that smoked flavor. That's why we frying the paste first, just like that. Then now we're gonna take our sugar. Then we're gonna do 2 spoons of sugar, not for it not to be too sweet. Then I don't know what islungulela is. Heartburn. Then we're gonna add some aromats. You don't have to add aromats, but I love aromats. You can add salt, just a bit of salt, 1 spoon of salt or 1 spoon of aromat. Guys, I'm a home cook. So please. So now we're gonna add half a cup of vinegar. Just not a lot, half a cup. But if you now uyakwazi ukupheka ngamehlo, ukala ngamehlo, you don't want it to be too wet, but you also don't want it to be too dry. That's why we're adding the vinegar right now. The consistency there, then that's perfect. Then we're gonna take our chilies. That's a lot of chilies. I used the entire pack that I had. You use according to how much you want the sauce. But this, you don't have to use it everything for the thingy, for the Gatsby or whatever. You can just make more, put it in a canned fruit nyana, put it aside. You see how beautiful it looks. So it's missing one ingredient. I remembered that I didn't show you this. So I'm gonna let it simmer a bit. Then once it's simmer, then I'm gonna add my last ingredient. Everything we cook in this house, we need to drunk it a bit. So we're drunking the hot sauce. So you add just a few 3 spoons of the wine. Guys, nyangas. I've mentioned this. So, but you have to add 2-3 spoons. Then you put it on the different pots and you reduce the heat and you let it simmer. depends on you. So now we started with the sauces. So now we're making another sauce that we're gonna use. So we fry our garlic, then we take that hot sauce, 1 spoon of the hot sauce, 1 full spoon, we add like this, then we cook it a bit more, then we add beef stock, just like that, perfect. Then we're gonna add a spoon of lemon juice. So we're gonna start with a spice mix, whatever you have. Barbecue spice is very important because we are making barbecue sauce. So we are gonna use barbecue spice. And then you mix. Then we're gonna add lemon juice, just not a spoon, a teaspoon of lemon juice. Then we're gonna add my honey. So here I was showing you guys with honey. I see pera, don't judge me. I'm gonna turn it around for it to drip. So you need like a spoonful of honey. So me ngithe mangibuka ngamehlo ami njengoba ngisho ukuthi ngipheka ngamehlo ngabona ukuthi le izoba ispoonful. I didn't need to use a spoon. So ngayiphendula kangaka ngayilinda ukuthi yaze yehla yaba perfect. Then it was ready there. Seyifikile enzansi ngayithatha ke honey yami ngayithela yonke because vele beseyiphelile. That's a spoonful, guys. Nani niyabona ngamehlweni? It is a spoonful. Phelile ke honey yami lahle into le. Then we reduce a bit. We let it reduce, and then it's done. So we're taking our beef. This is beef chuck, so that's why I had to remove the bones. So you can use any type of steak. So I'm removing the bones here. I'm making the meat smaller. I'm gonna remove my bones. Then afterwards, I'm just gonna spice it with normal spice, any kind of spice you like, barbecue, whatever. It depends on your taste. Then I'm gonna cut it into smaller pieces after spicing it. Smaller pieces because we need like strips kind of meat. So not everything is stripped perfectly, but it's is in small pieces that a person when more you know what I mean. So we cut it into strips, more strips. Yeah, I did utilize the fast the speed thing, but I didn't want you guys not to see everything. Then now we're ready over here. We're gonna fry our beef. Easy vote. We're gonna fry it perfectly over here. Then we're gonna turn it once it's been fried from one side. Then we're gonna turn it to the other side and fry it until it becomes dry and starts burning. Then we're gonna take that barbecue sauce that we made. That spicy barbecue sauce that we made. Then we're gonna add it here. Then we're gonna mix it perfectly in our mixture. There we go. We mix. Then we mix just like that. Perfectly. Then you see it's just nice and sticky now. Perfect. It's ready. So we mix. It's saucy, it's nice. Then the bones, we're gonna take the bones from that I just removed from the meat and we're gonna put them in my pack. Remember that I said I'm gonna teach you guys how to make stock. So I'm gonna put it in my bone pack. I will teach you guys how to make stock, not today, but I'll teach you guys how to make stock in the near future. So I'm gonna put everything. I'm gonna put veggies that have been in the fridge for a while that I know for a fact that I'm gonna end up throwing away. So I'm gonna use all of this to make stock. So I'm gonna take the onion as well, just like that. This is gonna be for stock. I put it away, put it back in the deep freezer. It's gonna freeze. So now we taking our slab chips. We have our French polony. Fun facts about French polony, I didn't like it growing up, but I'm enjoying it now as I'm older. So then we have our cheese grillers, smoked cheese grillers. Then we're gonna cut up ipoloni obviously and the thingy. So we're gonna fry our chips, guys. Amafuta dura. So I guess is a see what really say ama chips right now. Oil is very expensive, so I'm really next la. So we're just gonna fry them as of be crispy. We need them to be slap, not too crispy, not too dry. Then we fry that. Then we're gonna fry upoloni too. Then after frying upoloni, we're gonna fry upoloni, put it in there, fry it now. Um, So now we're gonna take our spice. We're gonna put some peri peri. Guys, I love spicy food, like I explained before. If you don't like spicy food, you don't have to add anything spicy. You can just skip the parts about where I use spicy things. You can just use substitute that in tomato sauce, because me, one thing about me is I don't like my food not to be spicy. So when I cook for other people, I do try to minimize the spice, but right now, obviously, I was cooking for myself. So there we are. We're frying our cheese grillers. We cut them open in the middle. Then we fry them just like that. Then they done. So now we're going to take our bread. Okay, now it's ready. But then I realized that I didn't want to use the cutting board. So I took my tray. I felt it was going to work better in a tray. Then removed. Then okay, now we're gonna start stacking everything the way that we're stacking it. I'm just gonna clean this part. Then I'm gonna take my mix there. So I in this thingy I mixed mayonnaise and yogurt and tomato sauce. So use that because Gatsby has to be very saucy and yummy. So then I'm gonna add my chili. Like I said, I love my spicy food. Then we're gonna take some lettuce, echopiwe kahle, chiffonade. That's what my husband says. When lettuce, so you have to chiffonade your lettuce. Then our cut cucumbers. We're gonna put. Then we're not gonna put the tomatoes yet. We're gonna put the cheese grillers. You can use the rasheni, you can use Vienna's, whatever you have. I had cheese grillers and I love them. So then we put our French tomato with this, not our French polony. Then with this, then we added the tomato in the middle because tomato tends to get like soggy. I don't know, so I try to put it in a space where it's not gonna affect the bread that much. Then we're gonna add our potatoes, our chips, guys, our slab chips. Make them perfectly. Add them just like that. Make sure that you have enough because Gatsby has to have enough chips, potatoes, crisps, fries, whatever you call it. Then now we're gonna add our meats. You see, it's still saucy, it's still nice and yummy. Then you add more. This is the reason it was too much. But I was so happy when I got to this part. So this was like my most exciting favorite part. Then we added our thingy, our meat. We're still gonna add more sauce on top of this. Then the more meat, the more the merrier. It has to be fully loaded. It has to be an authentic, fully loaded Gatsby. That's how you know, like it's gonna taste amazing if it's fully loaded. Awufuni ukuncintsha anything. You don't want to skimp on anything when you're making a Gatsby. I've had so many nice Gatsby's from Cape Town, and it was awesome. The first time I ate it, I was like, it's like a kota, but not like a kota. Then I added more of the chili sauce. Yo, I get. Then I added a bit of the mayonnaise and tomato sauce and yogurt mix. Just to calm it down because wow, I had added a lot. I think also the gin was playing a role here in how much hot sauce I added. I added a lot, a lot of hot sauce. And there it is. That's our Gatsby. So we transfer it to a plate and you cut it into smaller pieces. We are done cooking for tonight. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate you guys so much. And I love that you guys are still here. To everyone that's still here right now, thank you so much. I love you so much and I appreciate you guys so much. So we done making our Gatsby. I thought that I would actually do two parts, but I've noticed that because of the waiting part in between the bread, I might as well do a one part. I hope the video will be short enough for everyone to watch. But thank you so much, guys. And someone did mention, people that have watched my videos, that I don't eat my food. Apparently I make the food and I don't do a taste. I don't know how to do that. I'm not very good at tasting while cooking. So I'm one of those people that will cook until I'm done, then only taste the food. Oh. Guys, this is proper amazing. Mm, mm, mm. This is amazing food. Thank you so much for watching. And mm, another thing is, if you're not into spicy food, the hot sauce that I made, you don't have to add it. So you can just substitute that with tomato sauce. Just, whatever you can. I'm not a professional chef, so whatever I'm cooking things the way I like them. So if anything is too spicy for you, if you don't eat spicy food, try and substitute this with tomato sauce. Guys, it's really amazing. It's so spicy, but it's so amazing. It's just how I love it. So thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I love you guys so much, and hope you will enjoy the rest of the video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and do the right thing. Please like, comment, and do share with other people and tell them that let me just have my drink right now and go eat dinner with my family. I love you guys so much. Mwah, mwah. Bye.